Radar with rain, hot topics, bold takes, and no filter on the forecast. Let's see what's making noise this week.
All right. Hold on. Let me get you center stage
Okay.
now, ma'am. Let me get you. There we go.
Yes,
There
this
we go.
beautiful face, center stage. Okay, you ready?
Yeah. Healthy banter, guys. Healthy banter, man. Go ahead and radar array. We apologize to get your thing going.
No, I totally understand. All right, y'all. Welcome back to Radar on the Radar with Rain, where we talk about what's trending, what's real, and what's got everybody watching just a little bit closer. I've got 3 stories making some headlines for you tonight. First, I'm gonna give an update on what went down at Rihanna's home. Then I'm gonna get into an update with Sherrone Moore that I don't think we covered it. And a story that sounds almost unbelievable about a former college basketball coach accused of living a double life. So, first of all, we're going to start with Rihanna. Police say a 35-year-old woman from Florida named Ivana Lizette Ortiz has been arrested after allegedly opening fire near Rihanna's Los Angeles area home. And according to investigators, the suspect pulled up across the street, the property that's across the street in a white Tesla, and fired multiple rounds towards the house. Authorities say it was about 7 to 10 shots were fired, hitting the front gate and a vehicle. And this is what makes it really disturbing. So Rihanna and her family were reportedly inside the house at the time. Thankfully, nobody was injured. So police are saying that they're able to track the suspect using a helicopter, and her about 30 minutes later in a nearby parking lot, they were able to arrest her. They found a rifle in the vehicle, and she's facing attempted murder charges. Her bail is set at over 10 million. And the woman had been posting disturbing messages about Rihanna online before the incident, which they're now reviewing to determine the motive.
So they know who it was?
Yeah, they got her. A helicopter followed her to a nearby parking lot, and within 30 minutes they called her. And this supposedly she's been posting stuff on her Facebook page, like tagging Rihanna and tagging some other people in it. Like, hey.
Did they say what the motive was?
No, they're trying to figure it out. But supposedly she's from Orlando. And not only that, she's from Orlando, and she is was she a speech pathologist or something like that? Or something going on. I don't know.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Like did they say that it has any relation with each other? Like they knew each other? Or?
No. Mm-mm.
Interesting. I know Classic was on. You and Classic should drop like an update on this, because I know y'all both were on top of it.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. So moving on. The Michigan coach scandal twist. So the former Michigan football coach Sherrone Moore has been the center of a legal controversy over the past several months. The case started after a domestic incident involving a woman who had been both his executive assistant and romantic partner, and we know all that. He was hit with some very serious offenses, including felony home invasion, stalking, and breaking and entering. And if convicted of the felony charge, he could have faced up to 5 years in prison. But this week, the case took a major turn. He reached a plea agreement with the prosecutors, and the felony charges were dropped entirely. Instead, he pleaded no contest to 2 misdemeanor charges, which is trespassing and malicious use of a telecommunication device. So I'm not gonna go through all that. But even though the charges have been reduced, his sentencing is now scheduled for April, and legal experts say he is unlikely to even serve jail time, especially since he has no prior criminal record. And even though the charges were reduced, the scandal cost him his job and reputation. But sometimes, it happens.
So, man, where was he a coach at one more time?
Michigan. Sherrone Moore. Did you have to ask?
Oh, see, when you said felony case gotcha. I was
Yeah,
so I was missing the whole
Oh, you
yeah,
missed the
and,
whole thing?
and then they
because
made him look like Vince Young too. So I thought it was a new
Oh,
dude,
my
new
bad.
dude.
kind of
Yeah,
No,
slow.
yeah, yeah,
my
yeah,
bad, my
yeah.
bad. I didn't say Sherrone. I thought I said Sherrone. I didn't say Sherrone in the beginning.
No, yeah, you probably did, but the coach looked
Oh.
like Vince Carter. I mean Vince.
Oh, okay, okay.
No, shout out to him. Yeah, man. He
He
did great, dog.
the
He did
Lord worked
great,
in his
dog.
favor.
So the biggest thing is like I wonder what type of bag he gonna get. Is he gonna get the rest of the bag, or how that's gonna look? You know what I mean?
I don't know.
I hope he gets back in the game though. Because things like this can still like stop you from getting the ultimate goal, right? Of being like a
Right.
coach. I'm hoping he can still be a winner and be a coach, man.
Do you think he had to go all the way back down to like high school level to get picked up somewhere?
Nah. He should at least get to
JUCO?
JUCO might be a hard drop for him. I would say he won at both programs. He won at Michigan. And then I would say probably what low D1. You know what I mean? Like
He gonna have to do like a little Lane Kiffin situation. You know how Lane Kiffin went to like a Florida Atlantic or some shit like that. FIU, FAA. He'll have to go and hit one of them small programs and win, and then come back, and then he'll get his resurrection.
I'm gonna tell you what he could do though, which would be a power move.
Or the assistant.
Go talk to the man in Colorado.
Oh yeah.
Get his reputation back up. And that's a great transition because he's a winner now.
Easy transition.
Yeah.
Easy.
He's a winner, dog. And then he can relate to the kids in Colorado because he was able to relate to Michigan. Like, he's still in that scope of recruitment. He'll be solid. Like, he needs to get under the right tutelage. I'm gonna
holler at my folks and see if they can get it prime.
Yeah. I will be very interested to see what other black person takes him on as their project to a certain extent. Like kind of like how old boy did for what's the Dolphins coach?
Flores.
Yeah.
I know you're talking about.
Yeah, when they took him under the wing.
O'Connell.
Yeah, they took him under the wing and showed, hey, we still want you, man. We want your talent. If that can happen for him, I think he'll be super straight.
Yeah.
Super straight.
Okay.
Yeah. Great topic. Great topic, Ray.
Yeah. So we got another college coach though, but instead of football, this is basketball. I found this very interesting. It just popped up on my algorithm somehow. But authorities say former college basketball coach Kevin Mays. Do he sound familiar to y'all?
Kevin Mays. What school?
Cal State Bakersfield.
Nah, we don't watch that shit.
No. Okay. Well, he's facing, this is going to be interesting. He's facing serious criminal charges. So now here's what makes it particularly shocking. Mays wasn't
particularly.
You know what? I'm gonna start having me a shot before I come on here because maybe that'll help. Mays just wasn't connected to the basketball program at Cal State Bakersfield. He actually played for the team himself before later working with the program in the player development and coaching roles. So on the outside, it looked like he was a typical athlete, the coach transition, former player now mentoring young athletes. But according to investigators, they say Mays may have been living a completely different life off the court. Authorities say the investigation started after the university received an anonymous email tip claiming Mays was involved in pimping and human trafficking.
Wow.
Damn.
That message was forwarded to university officials, and eventually law enforcement launched a full-on investigation. And during that investigation, the detectives say they identified a woman who claims Mays had been trafficking her across multiple states, including Carolina, Oregon, Washington, and Nevada.
Damn.
And they say rental records, online advertisements, and phone data were used to connect him to the alleged activity. And when authorities searched his car and residence, they uncovered evidence tied to drugs, firearms, and trafficking activity. Prosecutors eventually filed more than 11 criminal charges, including pimping, pandering, drug distribution, weapons possession, and other serious offenses. They've already arrested him, and he has pleaded not guilty, and the case is now moving through the court system. But the reason this story has shocked so many people is because of the contrast. College coaches, they're supposed to be mentors and role models for young athletes. So if these allegations turn out to be true, this situation would be where someone was living like two completely different lives. So,
but I don't think people. I'm not saying what he did was right.
Right.
So when I say what I'm about to say, don't take it that way. Whoever listened, but we have to understand, man. A lot of these people, dog, had lives before they became who they were, dog. Like,
yeah.
Like I know there's a lot of pimps and dudes that was part of the hood that are their coaches. You know what I mean? Like, and just like think about just my man, right? That just got me off guard.
No, go ahead.
This boy a fool.
It's an interesting night all around.
Yeah, but Plug is straight stupid. So, y'all don't get it because I can hear him saying it. With Plug, his voice, I hear his voice before.
Yeah, wow.
But we forget that a lot of these coaches has a life before they get into their careers, right? And then sometimes I know a lot of cats who, when they came up on money or a career, they just flipped it. You know what I mean? Like, I knew a homeboy who played ball at Arizona State. He was big into the fitness world. He moved to another state that I was in, and he just kind of revamped his image. But he was still doing the same thing. Like, he was getting things delivered to the place where he was there. Like, it was a lot to it. So, like, some people just end up kind of flipping who they are to kind of, y'all see it all the time, like on Power and stuff. It might sound funny watching a show, but y'all seen people run money through a cleaners and all. Like, it's so like people really do these things in real life. Like, this ain't just made up TV.
No,
so I think
where do you get the idea from?
I think the young man probably used to be nickel and diming. He got a coach contract, got some money. Hey, you know what? Let me take that brick, flip that. You know what I mean? Hey, this moving smooth. Okay, I can get in this too. Yeah, money, you know what I mean? The money start looking right, cash. You know what I mean? But what you think, Plug?
He was doing some real. I mean, he had women in all these states. Doing some real pimping. They said he was pimping. He got charged with pimping.
I'm proud of Cub. Hey, ain't nothing been achieved in this great country here without a great crime, bro. Keep up the good work, my dog.
All right, so that's what's happening with On the Radar with Rain. So from a security,
another great segment at all. For real, like I love like hearing about stuff that I ain't tapped into. So I appreciate
it. Yes. I like hearing shit too.
You're locked into On the Radar with Rain, hot topics, bold takes, and no filter on the forecast. Let's see what's making noise this week.